So I hope you guys like history, because for this video, I'm going to be taking a quick dive into the real life predecessor that the Buck Private variant is based off of. I'm also going to be comparing those two guns to see if the Buck Private / Thompson in Call of Duty World War II is fairly accurate to the real life predecessors. So sit back and relax while I try to make this video quick and simple for you guys, and hope to have you guys learn a little history lesson. But my name is Nick, and without further ado, let's get right into the video. So we can't talk about the Buck Private instantly unless we talk about the gun that it's based off of, and that's the Thompson. So I'm going to give a quick simple summary of the real life Thompson and then compare it with the Call of Duty World War II Thompson via stats. So the Thompson was invented by John T. Thompson in 1918, and throughout the years it went through a ton of modifications, with going through a ton of different variants. It obviously saw a lot of service during World War II and ended after Vietnam. But to this day, Thompsons are still used in other countries due to them being a really efficient and cheaply cost gun to manufacture. Approximately 1.75 million Thompsons were developed, and that's including all of the variants it has had, and who knows how many are out there at the moment. The Thompson is a big gun collector favorite that if you have an original that was used in World War II or developed during that time, then you have yourself a cash grab right there. Also, the Thompson had a lot of nicknames. You probably know the well-known one, the Tommy gun, but do you also know that it was called the Annihilator, Chicago Typewriter, Chicago Piano, Chicago Style, Chicago Organ Grinder, the Trench Broom, the Trench Sweeper, the Chopper, and simply the Thompson. Now let's talk about stats for the real life Thompson. Now its weight weighed between 10 to 11 pounds, and it shot a .45 ACP pistol round. It held a 20 to 30 round stick / box magazine and a 50 to 100 round drum magazine. Its rate of fire varied because a lot of the variants had a different rate of fire, but to total it all up, its rate of fire varied from 600 to 1,500 rounds per minute. Now let's compare those stats to the Call of Duty World War II Thompson. Now the Call of Duty World War II Thompson shoots a 30 round box magazine and a 45 round drum magazine, and has a rate of fire of 909 to 967 rounds per minute. So for historical accuracy, the Thompson is fairly on point, just the rate of fire can be a bit lowered because the Thompson in real life didn't have that much of a rate of fire. Also, the Thompson in Call of Duty World War II is based off of the M1A1 variant Thompson in real life. Now that's pretty much all I have to say for the real life Thompson and the Thompson in Call of Duty World War II. Now let's get straight to what you guys been waiting for, and that's the Buck Private variant. So I'm 100% certain that the Buck Private is based off of a M1921 Thompson, just with a horizontal grip and a removable stock, with also a removed iron sight. But that's not fun, so I'm gonna say that the Buck Private is based off of the first prototype that was made for the Thompson, and that's the Annihilator, or aka the M1918 or M1919 Thompson. So a little bit of history of this gun. Obviously it was designed by John T. Thompson and was made to be a trench sweeper gun for World War I. This gun was under the project name Annihilator 1, hence the name for this gun, the Annihilator, and they were finished to be ready to be shipped to armies out there for World War I, but the World War I war ended, and soon all of the crates of all of the M1918 or M1919s were soon taken back to the factories they were made from. Soon there was discussions about how to market the Annihilator for public use, but then John T. Thompson came out with a lot of different variants to soon be used into World War II. Now that's all I can pretty much say for the Annihilator. There's really not much known about the first prototype Thompson made by John T. Thompson other than that little summary. Now let's talk about stats for the Annihilator. Now it's pretty much the same as all of its future predecessors. It has a 20 to 30 round box magazine and a 50 to 100 round drum magazine, and weighs 10 to 11 pounds and shoots a .45 ACP pistol round. But the only thing unique about this one variant is it shot 1,500 rounds per minute. 1,500 rounds per minute is insane, and I'm glad in the future John T. Thompson reduced the rate of fire for the Thompson. Now let's compare that with the Call of Duty World War II Buck Private variant stats. Now its stats are obviously the same as the Call of Duty World War II Thompson because the Buck Private is just a skin for the Thompson. So the magazine size is 30 rounds on a box, 45 on a drum, and the rate of fire is 909 to 967 rounds per minute. Now the Buck Private is fairly accurate to the Annihilator, just the only difference is the rate of fire, and I can totally understand that because who would have a 1,500 rounds per minute gun in a game? That's insane. But I hope you guys learned a little history lesson in this video, and I hope you guys did enjoy this. But if you guys did learn something, drop a like because it helps me out a ton. And if you're new to the channel, subscribe for more obviously content because I upload Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Sunday. And remember to hit that bell and subscribe button so you don't miss an upload. And also follow me on Mixer.com/DezNik to check out some Battle Royale streams every so often. Also, whoop up a card to the series playlist right about now, and I'll put it in the description down below. Series playlist is called The History of the Variant Series, or of this variant series. And basically what I do is I go down through the history of the Call of Duty World War II variants to find out what it's based off of in the real life world, and tell you guys a little history of that gun, as well as compare both of them together to see if they're fairly accurate. So if any of that interests you, I highly recommend checking out the playlist after the video. But guys, that's basically pretty much it, and I hope you guys have an amazing day. And also comment down below what you found interesting in this video. Did you find interesting that the Buck Privates could have shot 1,500 rounds per minute, or anything else? I would love to hear in the comments down below. But guys, I'll see you in my next video, and peace.